This morning I'm at Lan Su Chinese Garden in Portland with Glin. And Glin, you know, usually when we come we are going to see plants, but we're actually in the scholar study today.
That's right. I thought this would be a fitting place to start because here at the garden it feels like spring.
It is. It looks like spring too.
And there's so much here in this garden, in addition to the plants. We have the rocks and the buildings, the pond, and all of this great poetry that you see throughout. And these particular couplets in this building are so inspiring when it comes to this time of year. They talk about spring and the great optimism we feel when we see these plants coming back into bloom, leafing out. So I thought it'd be a great place to start.
Well, could you read those for us?
Sure. The couplet here to our right says, "Braving the snow, myriad flowers come into blossom." The couplet here on the left says, "Leading the world, a single tree heralds the spring."
Oh, that is just beautiful, and I think so appropriate for today because we're going to go look at plants also. So it's really something that you need to come see, not just the plants, but come see the buildings and all the poetry too. But I really need to go see those plants.
Let's go see our spring bloomers.
All right. Glenn, this is such a beautiful space right near the pond, but it has a special name.
Yes, this particular spot has a poetic name. It's the Flowers Bathing in Spring Rain Pavilion.
Oh, it's beautiful. But, you know, it's also beautiful because there's beautiful flowers right around it in these shrubs.
Yeah, well, I mean, we have so much just right here from this vantage point that's in bloom, starting with this wonderful species Camellia transnocoensis, which is native to China. It's a rare thing to see here. Wonderful small leaf, small white flower. We have 2 specimens in the garden.
And this gold right behind it and the caria really sets it off.
Yeah, it's a nice pairing there. The caria is a common plant, but it's been used in Chinese gardens for hundreds of years. Caria japonica, and that's the double flower form, bright yellow spot of color this time of year.
They're beautiful. And I noticed Edgeworthia that's blooming, and that's so fragrant, and the Daphne when you come across the bridge right nearby, and it's just, you're assaulted by fragrance and flowers. It's just beautiful.
Yeah, it is spring officially, and it's full blown here in the garden. We have so much blooming, so much that's fragrant. All the deciduous trees are leafing out. It's a wonderful time of year to come down.
It is, because I think in our gardens, because we're not walled in our gardens, you know, you're a few weeks ahead of a lot of outside of the garden. So it's really nice to come here and get that breath of spring.
Yeah, I think most people are beginning to see that in their own yards, things waking up, the temperatures coming up. But here, because we're downtown, we have a very urban location with a lot of pavement, and like you said, the walls surrounding the place, things happen a bit earlier. Right. So it's officially spring, lots to see, lots to take in.
And this weekend is the plant show, the plant sale, and so you can bring some of the garden home, which is wonderful. So it's a great time to come to the garden this weekend too.
It is. The sale is held in the parking lot behind the garden. It's free and open to the public, 10:30 to 4. And with every purchase at the sale, you get a coupon, a 2-for-1 admission to come into the garden with a friend. This weekend, we've got a wonderful camellia display up. So there's, in addition to what's blooming, a cut flower display in the main building.
Oh, that is just wonderful. So really, so much going on down at Lan Su, the Chinese garden down in Portland, and take a tour and just come and just absorb all of the beauty of the spring. Well, thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Judy.